Section 1. The Positive Edge. Why uncertainty is your greatest opportunity. The world we live in today, 2026, March 29th, feels profoundly unsure. Markets shift with the speed of a digital whisper. Financial landscapes, regulatory environments, the very moods of our customers seem to change before we can fully grasp them. For many leaders, this constant flux breeds worry and hesitation, a feeling that it might be safer to stand still than to step forward. But inside the chaos lies incredible opportunity. With a clear plan and the right mindset, uncertainty becomes advantage. You can still grow. You can still enter new markets. Not by recklessness, but by cultivating a positive edge. It is not one tactic or a secret technology, but smart resources, emotional control, continuous learning, and the discipline to celebrate small wins. A human-centered way to navigate complexity. Section 2. The Anchor of Purpose. Your unwavering guide. Before a single step into a new market, before a single spreadsheet or forecast, you must start with the most important question of all. Why? Your purpose. The belief that inspires everything you do. It is the anchor that holds you steady when markets turn stormy. A clear why guides every decision you make. Purpose ripples through teams, customers, and partners. It calms anxiety, provides direction, and aligns effort beyond targets. Purpose is your compass. It won't show the whole path, but it points you north. When conditions shift or plans stall, return to the constant, your mission. Write it down, make it simple, memorable, and your filter for every choice. Does this partnership, feature, or message advance our cause? If yes, proceed with conviction, even on shaky ground. Purpose keeps you moving when the terrain is uncertain. Section 3. Mapping your resources, more than just money. Once purpose is set, define what brings it to life in the new market. Capital matters, but resources are far richer. People, data, tools, partners. The right mix accelerates learning. Your most critical resource, the right people. Accessible data, effective tools, strategic partners who amplify. Don't hoard everything you might need. Identify the few that matter to start. Be lean, agile, smart. Map your top 5 immediate needs. Need 1. Local intel, forums, community groups, government data. Need 2. First customers, pilot offers, surveys, word of mouth. Need 3. Pilot funding, small credit or carved out ops budget. Need 4. Skills, specialist freelancer or targeted consulting hours. Need 5. Tech, existing platforms over custom builds. Minimize risk now, preserve capital to scale what works. Section 4. The Power of the Pilot. Learning by doing, not by guessing. The best way to reduce uncertainty is action, not more analysis. Action must be contained, measured, and designed for learning. A pilot is a small, inexpensive experiment to test core assumptions. 1 month in front of real customers beats 6 months of meetings. Replace we think with we know, even when disproven. Keep it simple. Measure one crucial behavior-centered metric. Are they buying? Are they using it as intended? Don't chase big sales in 30 days. Chase undeniable proof of the problem and willingness to pay. Watch, read, listen. The market is speaking. Adjust quickly. If messaging fails, change it. If price blocks, test another point. This loop builds muscle, shifts culture from fear to learning, and lights the path through the fog. In stable times, long plans help. In uncertainty, rigidity hurts. Don't chain yourself to expired assumptions. Build adaptability into structure. Think in short, focused cycles, 30-day sprints. Set clear goals and a monthly review. Short cycles keep teams fresh, engaged, smart. Ask, what did we learn? What changed? What's next? If tactics fail in a month, it's not catastrophe. It's a signal. Treat failure as data. Pivot without losing momentum or morale. Replace long status with short daily stand-ups, progress and blockers. Create simple intel loops, market, competitors, feedback, for all. Reward fast learning. Don't punish honest mistakes. Bend, don't break. Adaptable teams spot opportunities, navigate surprises, and thrive. Your job, create conditions where adaptability flourishes. Technical skill matters, but in turbulence, EQ separates those who thrive. EQ is awareness, control, expressing emotion, and handling relationships with empathy. It reads market signals, team anxieties, customer needs, and responds constructively. Listen more than you speak. Ask open-ended questions. Admit what you don't know. Paradoxically, it builds trust. Absorb pressure. Create psychological safety. Practice 3 habits. Pause before reacting. Ask one more feelings question. Name emotions out loud. Honesty lowers the temperature and raises performance. In new markets, empathy is your fastest research tool. Listen and let customers teach you. EQ builds trust, lowers turnover, and strengthens outcomes immediately. Lead with steadiness. People and markets will follow. One of the fastest ways through unknown terrain is to follow someone who's been there. Mentors and advisors compress time by sharing wins and failures. Their scars can save you costly mistakes. Find those who launched products or services in similar geographies and cultures. Look for critical friends, not cheerleaders. They challenge assumptions and point out logical gaps. Approach with humility and respect for their time. Ask for a focused session. Send context and 3 sharp questions. Afterward, thank them, summarize insights, and state how you'll act. Build a small, diverse mentor network plus a peer group in the trenches. Peers provide real-time tips, emotional support, and shared strength. No single person has all answers. Together they light the way, seek their wisdom, and move faster, smarter. Momentum is everything, but big wins can be scarce in uncertainty. Don't wait for a massive victory to feel progress. Celebrate small, tangible steps. It boosts morale and reinforces behavior. Break the marathon into achievable milestones. Be intentional about what you celebrate. Progress, learning, purpose alignment. First paying customer, celebrate. Pilot done. Even lessons earn applause. Operational improvements, celebrate. New partner, celebrate. Keep it simple, timely, specific, public, and authentic. Recognition shapes culture and creates a positive feedback loop. Effort, win, celebration, more effort. Resilient optimism compounds. Turn a daunting marathon into a series of rewarding sprints. We've covered purpose, resources, pilots, adaptability, EQ, mentorship, and wins. Knowledge without action is nothing. Move from contemplation to action. Start with one small, concrete promise to your team. Pick one step you can take today. Your map. 1. Clarify why. 2. Map 5 resources. 3. Run a quick pilot on 1 metric. 4. Monthly review cycles. 5. Practice EQ habits. 6. Schedule a mentor. 7. Weekly learning. 8. Celebrate a small win. 9. Simple dashboard and scaling playbook. 10. Start now. Break inertia. Choose one item and act before your head hits the pillow. Call a partner. Draft a 3-question survey. Block 2 hours to design your pilot. Ask a mentor for 20 minutes. Small actions are powerful. Time box it to make it possible and inevitable. Uncertain times aren't a stop sign. They're a dare to lead differently. With purpose, smart resources, empathetic leadership, mentors, and steady learning, you can enter new markets and win. The future is built one small, courageous action at a time.